Going on, y'all? Like, with you guys to the chance for a big dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for Arcane League of Legends. This is a series on Netflix that people was asking me about, telling me the reviews, talking about how great it was. Watched the first two episodes. I'm like, these people are kind of like overrating this thing a bit because I think they do everything else and they're overrating it a bit. Got to the third episode, I told myself, big dog, shut the hell up. This shit is fire, and that's exactly what it is. It's gonna be obviously a spoiler review because that's how I do. I do spoiler reviews for TV shows. I'm not gonna go into details about everything. So I'm assuming you. I'm gonna say some stuff. I'm assuming you've already seen it. Essentially about two sisters who go down two different paths, and I think you get to see like these people living in the slums. You know what I'm saying? They having to steer from like the people across the bridge who like live much better lives than they do, and the struggles that they have, and then you have the father figure of the Vander who's looking out for them. But once Vander is killed, not even I don't even say once Vander is killed. I'm gonna say once Powder ends up killing her sibling or her friends, that's when shit really go down. Episode 3. If you ain't in this show by episode 3, if episode 3 don't hook you, you might as well drop it, okay, people? Because episode 3 is what got me. That's what people kept telling me. I thought because I watched the first two episodes, and I was just kind of like, it's decent. I think y'all done pretty much hyped it up like y'all do everything else. Then I got to episode 3. Okay, this shit some gas. You know what I'm saying? So that's when things go left, and I like the sister the sister connection is probably one of like the core of the story. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Powder, who later on becomes Jinx. She's dealing with the fact that she killed her friends, and her sister left her because her sister told her. Vi told her to stay back, but she didn't listen. She came, and then she ended up getting her friends killed, which that's I'm sorry, that's terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, and I understand. I don't see how she didn't understand where Vi was coming from in that moment because it's like, bro, you just killed our friends. This, their death is your fault. And I wish Vi could have just told her like, yo, the bombs you let off resulted in our friends dying. But Vi's too angry at the moment. She's emotional. Vander had to like take some shimmer just to, you know what I'm saying, in order to defend them. It's like that. Like, this is. I don't want to solely blame it on Potter, but Potter, you played a big part in it. Not only that, like, you just not too long ago dropped the biggest score that we ever had. Like, damn, like you messing up a lot. Like only so much. Only take so much. Then we have a time skip, and then we end up seeing who Potter became. And Jinx is a fucking savage. Okay, she's dealing with like some PTSD. She has like some mental issues, so she's seeing her dead friends talking to her and stuff like that. Vi's locked up, but we also having to focus on Grace and somebody who's like trying to bring magic, and at that point the economy over there, well, on one side of the bridge is pretty much booming and they're advancing, you know what I'm saying? They're winning, like to the point to where he's doing so great they put him on a council. But like at the same time, he started realizing like with all this fame and recognition and stuff that he's bringing into the world, people want more, people want more, people want more. He started to make decisions he didn't necessarily know he would make, and just like the complexities of like being in a position of power and something that he never wanted, or like how advancements that you think that you're doing good, you kind of like end up losing your way and lose your purpose, and like things going left, and then you have this another power that you're just trying to like harness him, and I can't think the other guy's name, the guy with like the walker who ends up using the power to like help themselves. And one of the best things about the show is that I didn't expect none of them kids to die. I didn't expect that to happen to what Vander. I think you can assume Vander's gonna go because you can tell that it's about the kids. I thought it was gonna be more about all of them, you know. I, but no, that's not that. I think I like the animation's fire. Um, the battles feel so real. because like when people get punched, it's just, like you see the saliva and the blood. It's just like their face is shaking and all of that. Like I think I'm really invested in shows with great characters, and I think this one has a lot of great characters, from Grayson to Vi to Jinx, who just pretty much to Silco, who's like a big boss, who kind of seems like sniveling and conniving, but at the same time, like he's very very caring of Jinx, just because he felt like her relationship with Vi is the same way his was with Vandal. So you kind of digging that, and I'm impressed with like Caitlyn as well, somebody who came from, the good side of the bridge over there to have to view what's going on in the slum, because a lot of those people on one side never seen what goes down in the other. Well, I think that's a lot of people who've been raised, suburbs, you know, big, big, big great neighborhoods. They don't know what's going on in the slums. Where they see people from there, they hear about like the violence or whatever's going on over there. It's like, oh, those people are just bad people. It's like, no, those people are just regular people who are in fucked up situations. And you know what I'm saying? If you ever been there and like interact with those people, you will see as how much they're just like you. It's just their situation is so much worse. And so I like when Caitlyn and Vi got together. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was probably like a good dynamic. And then, of course, they end up, building an even bigger connection than anybody was expecting, I guess I would say. But at the same time, Jinx doesn't like that, because one, Jinx didn't know her sister was still alive. Um, Hell, it was pretty much the same for both of them. But my favorite character in the show, I'm gonna be honest, had to be Echo, because I knew Echo had to be around. I essentially thought he was the guy when not Jinx, Vi had to fight with the one armed chick, and she got stabbed in the gut. I thought the guy with the glasses, that might have been Echo, who Echo became. I'm like, nah, that's a white guy, Echo Black. So I knew. I started thinking about the people in the mask who was like, they trying to take down the Shimmer operation. I'm like, that's probably Echo. Echo came back, got a little taller, just a little bit. got the white dreads and shit. And he's out here trying to pretty much like the justice person. So I enjoyed that. I can't wait to see what him and the former member of the council is going to cook up together with each other, because he's pretty much created. I don't want to say, I didn't say like utopia for like people in the underground, but he's created something for them. You know what I'm saying? So to get them off the Shimmer and like get their lives back in order. You know what I'm saying? Something special. You know what I'm saying? Planting one seed, grew a tree. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big deal. You feel me? So I enjoy that, but I think that sister element between Vi and I'm gonna say the biggest thing, sister element between Vi and Jinx, because she's Jinx. Okay, she's been Jinx for me. I was never like over the point where I'm just like, oh, is she still part of my? And that's one of my things I was looking at with like Vi. I'm like, Vi, she's no longer that little girl. Okay, now if you accept that and not try to make her try not to make Jinx pod anymore, I think she could have got through to her. She was like, "Oh, well, what do you say?" Because like when she had, she pretty much gave a decision to make at the table. Well, I'm gonna be pod or I'm gonna be Jinx. I'm like, take that seat and you're Jinx now. You can no longer be Potter, but that's okay. Okay, that's okay if you're Jinx. Like we just have to. I'm going to have to get used to that side of you. Okay, I don't need you still killing people like she does, because she's a fucking maniac. Okay, but like at the same time, I know you can't go back to being that little, because Potter wasn't afraid little girl. You know what I'm saying? Who messed up a lot. You are a boss now. Okay, and I love the tension. You don't know who's gonna go. I didn't know who was gonna make. I would have bet $50 Caitlyn would die. Okay, and I don't even know who the cliffhanger that this show ends off with the bomb headed there. I don't know who's gonna survive that. Mel for sure not gonna survive. So she's the one person I know probably gonna die. So when she goes, her mother, who's already dealing with some stuff, is probably gonna be super ready to get active since I know this is a prequel to League of Legends, but I don't know anything about League of Legends at all, so I could be completely wrong. Grayson, if he so happens to survive that, he's gonna want to put some weapons in Mel's mother's hands so they can go get their lick back. They probably finna go to war with the underground, even though they just established peace. But what's name didn't know that, or it's possible that that peace wouldn't even happen simply because Silco said he wasn't gonna turn over Jinx. We don't know what was going to happen. It's just so many different elements going on in this show, and it just you're super invested. One, because like the show has really good characters. Secondly, you don't know what's going to happen. And that is probably the best thing about any show. You don't know how they gonna get out of situations. You feel the tension every single episode. What's name dealing with the magic? Like, are you never like, oh girl, Sky died? I feel so bad. I'm like, damn. Sky just pulled up on the set. She finna confess, you know what I'm saying? Her feelings for him and tell him like what stuff she's been working on. Boom, she dead. All because of this thing. And they want to destroy it. It's just like, how do we destroy this thing? It's stuff like that, bro, that I feel like a lot of shows are just missing. You know what I'm saying? Where anybody, you feel like anybody can go at any given moment, and even if they not about to die, I just want to, I just like feeling like there's a possibility. Okay, and then don't give me no BS. You know what I'm saying about how they get out of it. I like everything about this. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some mustache twirling times where like people get to talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was completely unnecessary. But for the most part, people were like losing their lives. Shit felt real, and I enjoyed that. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's a damn good show. You guys, let me know what y'all thought about it if you've seen it. Down in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the vid. Hope you guys staying safe, and your boy catch up with y'all later.